Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell, so you are notified when new videos drop. And this is a tale of two cancellations, and it's a tale that does show how incredibly evil cancel culture is, how it really, genuinely doesn't care about the people they are pretending to care about. Really, genuinely on a absolute core level, and that's why I find it just so incredibly disgusting. And you know, I have to tell you, even if the allegations are true in cancel culture, I think we had a reasonably good system within the Western world of moderating these things. We had laws, you know, and if somebody breaks a law, and that can be established in any way, then there are punishments for that. That society have deemed to be just and moral, and we get to those punishments in a just and moral way. We don't do that with cancel culture. Cancel culture is just pure freaking evil. I mean, I think that's the only way of really describing it. So yeah, before we talk about pure freaking evil, can you hit the like button? That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be that'd be double dozy. And again, we don't like this so much. But can you hit the like button? Can you hit the share button? Can you hit the subscribe button? We just broke 3,100 subscribers. Thank you very much. I mean, genuinely, thank you very much. I am ridiculously grateful. I really am. I really am ridiculously grateful. I tell you, Jodie Whittaker and Christian leaving Doctor Who has been pretty good for me, right? I think it's been pretty good for the world in general, but for me specifically, been pretty darn good. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. If you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. Comment, let me know what you think, and go check out my Indiegogo. When's it closing? I don't know. Okay, it's close. It's out of my hands at this point. I sent the comics to the printers. They gave me a ton of work to do, like a ton of work I need to do, which I'm plowing through it. But when it goes to print, that's when I'm closing the campaign, taking it offline. Two freaking awesome comic books. So we got Biblical Bible Stories, Atheist Crazy Erasmus Rogues, and we have The Imperium, a love letter to Telefancy in the 1960s. One's 220 pages long. This is 105 pages long. They're freaking awesome. Go check it out. Bunch of extras. If you want the extras, the only time to get them will be this campaign. After this campaign ends, I don't think I'm going to be offering them again. We're going to be doing similar stuff in the next campaign. We're going to be doing more for the male gaze cards. You know, I don't think there's any way I could be accused of sexual harassment, as I'm so very openly and, you know, happily heterosexual. Like, everyone's going, really? We didn't know he liked boobies. I think, you know, but honestly, even though I do like boobies, and I do, again, I talk about this, I think the way of describing it, yes, I do sexually fetishize women's breasts, because I'm a normative, human male. That just goes down. I have no idea why I started talking about it. But anyway, if you want these cards, you have to get them now. Just to get them. Oh yeah, they'll never be able to cancel me, because everybody's going to go, really? Him? Yeah, me. Really me. But I've never touched anyone. That's the other thing. You know, look, if you're at a convention or somewhere and you have somebody cosplaying and they're not wearing much clothes and they do look, you know, very attractive and alluring, unless they say give you a hint otherwise, don't touch people. That's bad. Now, talking about touching people and it being bad, let's talk about this story first. Noel Clarke. Now, he's I don't know if this has progressed at all in any way. Noel Clarke quits his own production company following sexual misconduct allegations. As I understand it, the allegations were that he was a bit insensitive, but didn't do anything criminal. The only criminal allegation was that he secretly filmed a nude audition of a young lady, which he talked into doing it. And there's no evidence to support it, and strong evidence to counter it. The casting director was in the room as well. So there's no way possible it could have happened. And quite frankly, I mean, his account of it just seemed normative, right? He just saying, look, this is you need to do a nude audition because there's a nude scene in the movie, and you're a young actress, and we got to know that you're going to be able to do this, right? If you can't do this, then it's going to cost a production tens of thousands of dollars, maybe $100, and it's going to cost a lot of money if you get there and go, I can't do it. So that's why you got to. It seemed normative to me, right? But listen, if he's done anything illegal, then I am 100% on board with him being facing whatever repercussions that we've deemed to have been illegal, responsible ones, not complete destruction of his life. Because, like, I think one of the allegations was at a rap party, a production assistant did a handstand or something, and then knickers were showing, and he took a picture of it and then showed people and giggled, right? Is that a reason to have his life destroyed? No. I mean, honestly, do I think it's the nice thing to do? I don't even think it's that big a deal. I think if somebody does something publicly, I don't see the problem of talking about it, right? Or like, I don't know. Anyway, so let's read this. We're going to look at this allegation and say the repercussions, and then we're going to show how utter bullshit it really is. The film and TV actor has left unstoppable film and TV after more than 20 women accused him of bullying and sexual harassment. So he's had 20 million people bullying him, right, and harassing him as a result of this. Noel Clarke has left his production company Unstoppable Film and TV after, apparently it is a bit stoppable, after allegations of bullying and sexual misconduct first reported in The Guardian in April. Any charges brought? No. Okay. Clarke, 45, has left the firm which produced the Sky series Bulletproof, which they cancelled in the with an episode to go. It's just insanity. As well as films including Adulthood, Brotherhood with co-founder Jason Mazza. I've got to check out Brotherhood. I've seen Kidulthood and Adulthood, and I thought they're both very good. The company was founded by the pair in 2017. Well, it's not like, 100 years, no. And was backed by the super indie distributor All Three Media, who confirmed their departure in a statement to Variety. Clarke and Mazza have been suspended from the company, Mazza as well, after the Guardian's initial reporting. Best known for his work on the Hood series, beginning with Kidulthood in 2006, and Doctor Who. But poor John Barrowman got caught in this vortex. Has been a high profile figure in the British film and television since the 2000s as an actor. I think I first saw him on Alvida's Ain't Pet, right? The revival of that. Producer and director, and received an honorary BAFTA contribution to cinema earlier this year, like a day before the allegations came out. However, the award was later withdrawn along with Clarke's BAFTA membership after testimonies of 20 women who alleged he had either bullied, harassed, or believed or had behaved in a sexually inappropriate manner towards them. Why is there no jurisprudence, right? Why is there no jurisprudence? Because honestly, my guess is maybe Clarke voted Tory. I don't know what his real crime was, because it wasn't this. Although, like the Salem witch trials, the reason they got so crazy is because people got drunk with power, and they liked the ability to murder people or destroy people. Among the claims against Clarke were indecent exposures and secretly filming, audition, and groping colleagues. Again, is there any? Is any of this in any way verifiable? And is there evidence against him? After the Guardian's investigation, Sky, BBC One, what investigation? You did no investigation. You had a bunch of women who made allegations. That wasn't an investigation. You didn't investigate the allegations. No. You just wanted a salacious headline that made people that hit people emotionally, and you wanted to have this narrative that women were treated badly in the world, where really they're probably treated badly in the entertainment industry, because it's full of people who are I think the psychological term is utter scum, right? Utter scum. So Sky, BBC, and TV cut all ties with Clarke, with the final Clarke's ITV series Viewport moved from the linear broadcast to on demand. Further allegations leveled against Clarke in May saw him accused of sexually inappropriate behaviour on the set of Doctor Who between 2005 and 2000. No! That was against John Barrowman. I don't remember. Maybe there was. Maybe I'm forgetting. I don't know. Scotland Yard has confirmed there's no current legal proceedings against Clarke. Well, why would there need to be? Nobody needs there to be law. There is no law, right? They've got what they wanted. They've destroyed this guy's life. In a statement released last week, they said a number of other women have since come forward with claims which the police are investigating. Okay, so but before anything's proved, let's rush to judgment. Let's rush to judgment because that always works out well. Clarke has denied any sexual misconduct. In a statement, he said, in my 20-year career, I put inclusivity and diversity at the forefront of my work. He's basically saying, wait a minute, I'm on your side. No. Their side is, let's get anybody we can. And that's their side, anybody we can. If you're not on you might be black, but you're still a man, so therefore you're over. I put adversity in the forefront of my work, and I have never had a complaint made against me. If anyone has worked with me has ever felt uncomfortable or disrespected, I sincerely apologize. I vehemently deny the sexual misconduct or wrongdoing and intend to defend myself against these allegations. There is no defense because there's no criminal charges. There's no way of defending yourself, which is why they do it. Disgusting. After the Guardian's initial investigation, there was no investigation. He said he was deeply sorry for some of his behaviour. Yeah, look, he was a bit, again, take the picture thing. It just seemed like a bit laddish antics to me. And so he gave the pre-program response to educate myself and change for the better. Nobody wants to hear an apology. These are people who don't care about apologies. Because they don't care about sexual misconduct. They don't care about bullying unless they're doing it. It's disgusting. A Variety reports that junior production staff at Unstoppable have also left the business, with all three media potentially looking into transfer its existing products to other companies. According to company's house documents, Clarke and Massa resigned from Unstoppable on July 29th, with all three media CEO Jane Turton, Chief Financial Officer Angela McGlone, and Stephen Lomet, the boss of all three media company, company studio Lambert, and Unstoppable non-executive chairman remaining on the board. Okay. The allegations against Clarke have led to increased conversations on the nature of film and TV industry, where many workers, often on precarious freelance contracts or film constables, speak about workplace abuse. Again, so your cure for abuse is being abusive. An open letter by the On Scene and Stream anti-bullying campaign bullied a bunch of people. Part of the ECTU union was signed by more than 2,000 members, and the entertainment is calling for an end to the culture that turns a blind eye to predators and harassers operating in plain sight. Again, if they're doing anything predatory or harassment, these are all illegal, and you can do what you want. Meanwhile, Department for Digital Culture and Media Sports, DCMS, has begun consulting representatives for creatives to formulate a plan of action to target bullying harassment. So again, Noel Clarke, a bunch of people accused him. There was no criminal investigation, no follow-up, and his life was destroyed. That's just the reality of what went down, right? And the reason was that he was, he was black. He didn't have enough of a protected identity. He wasn't, he wasn't the right people. He wasn't in the right circles. You know who was in the right circles for a long time? Governor Cuomo. Governor Cuomo. So about 2 months ago, we had a similar thing happen. Did he receive similar treatment? No. Cuomo flatly denies multiple sexual harassment claims, despite the Attorney General doing a report saying all those allegations actually happened, right? And there being photographic evidence, right? Months and months and months he's been around. But what makes it much, much stranger is this. Yes, he clearly is sexually harassed people. But I think more disturbingly, he killed about 15,000 people. And I'm not exaggerating in any way, shape, or form. at the height of COVID because he wanted to make Trump look stupid and he wanted his numbers to look good. He put people with COVID into nursing homes. And basically sealed them in, much like the Chinese government did. They just sealed them in, put all the COVID patients there. That way, the hospital numbers seem lower. There was a military hospital ship that went to New York to help deal with the overflow. They said, no, we don't need it. The reason they didn't need it is because they were stuffing them all into retirement homes, killing 15,000 seniors, approximately. And I'm not making this up. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn because, you know, he was anti-Trump. He was anti-Trump. So this is what happens if you're on the right side of history. Let's see before and after, right? I wonder if Noel Clarke's going to get equal treatment. My guess is not. So we're going to start over here with Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah, who did a thing about Israel one time, and he's like, oh, look, it's so complicated. Nobody can ever know. And then went on to parrot all of Hamas's talking points. So, you know... so let's have a look at you know how Cuomo was treated before the allegations.
You call yourself a Cuomo-sexual, and I agree with you. I feel like I'm a Cuomo-sexual too.
So yeah. Is Noel Clarke having anything similar to that? So there's Ellen and whatever his name is, Noah. Was it Trevor Noah?
Yeah, I think it genuinely has been very inspiring and refreshing to see a leader like Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York,
who murdered 15,000 people, but much worse than that, he sexually harassed women.
Come out and engaged his briefings in a non-political way. He's engaged them as a leader. He's engaged them as a human being. He's also
an abusive human being who's murdered people.
Also taken blame for things where he says, look, I understand that I'm doing certain things that people are
like molesting people and murdering people
going to hate me for, and I'm willing to make these decisions.
No one hates him, okay? Everybody was like, oh, Cuomo, you're the best! You're the bestest ever!
Because I think it's the best thing for human life first. We can always create business afterwards. I think he's been informative. I think he's been informed. And
so was he informative about the people he murdered? No?
And like once I saw people online falling in love with him, there's a group of women who came out and they said, we're falling in love with Cuomo. And I said, well, yeah, everyone should be a Cuomo-sexual in that way. Like you should love a leader who engages the people and remembers that they're serving the people as opposed to, you know, the people working for them. So
I have to tell you, I don't think I've ever seen a president who was more working for people, for normal people, than Trump. And I think that's why he was absolutely shafted.
Any leader who's doing that in a crisis, I applaud them.
The bar for leaders these days is very low. We just want someone to tell us the truth. That's all we're asking. Just tell us the truth. And if you do that, you're a great leader.
Yeah. So again, did he make sure? Yeah, again, we see because he's got protected. And the reason I'm showing this is so you can see when you see it in front of you what protected status does look like. It's really shocking.
I mean,
he's
exceptional,
though. I mean, I think that
he was exceptional.
Governor Cuomo's and Chris, his brother.
And his brother, who works for CNN as a primetime show, who really, and who's still going to keep his primetime show, isn't he? Is he being cancelled? No.
God bless him. I love him so much.
Right. So then it gets a bit weird. Okay, this next clip it gets a bit weird. I'm going to turn the sound off because I don't want to get copyright struck for it. Here we go. Oh, one second. How do I stop this? So this guy gets a cup. Okay, this is weird. I'll turn the sound up a little bit so you can hear it. Wondering what it is. Tell you what I did. Yeah. Okay, so this last bit shows you the absolute difference between the two. This is after Cuomo has been outed as a sex pest, right? So is this person, you know, a woman, a brave, strong, brave, stunning woman, Is she going to say, no, he needs to be completely removed from office and have his life destroyed? Exactly like Noel Clarke. Is she going to say this? Spoiler warning, I don't think she is. So this is crazy.
Probably going to cause a little bit of controversy, but I actually wanted to speak up about this. So Andrew Cuomo is in a lot of hot water, right?
Yes, because not because he murdered 15,000 people. No! I want to be clear. Not because he murdered 15,000 people, but because he inappropriately touched women, which is the worst thing ever. But maybe it's not the worst thing ever anymore. Let's find out.
And I'm not going to defend whatever it is he did.
Spoiler warning. This clip is 50 seconds long, and she's totally going to defend it.
I am one that I'm okay with the gentleman flirting with me.
Oh, really? Are you okay with the gentleman flirting with you? Were you okay with Noel Clarke? Were you okay with the gentleman flirting with you? I think you're okay with the gentleman flirting with you if they share your politics, if they share your insane ideological agenda. That's where I think you're okay with the gentleman flirting with you. Yeah, you're okay with the gentleman flirting with you when you can't weaponize it to take out your political opponents.
But I kinda am gonna defend him a little bit.
What a shock! Oh, who saw that guy? I mean, I did, obviously.
Because if it wasn't for us fucking ladies sexualizing the goddamn man, I don't know, throughout the entire pandemic, and referring to him as a homosexual.
Okay, I want to be clear. This abuse has been going on for years and years before, like dating way back before the pandemic, and again, and you're all cool with the 15,000 old people murdered, right? That's fine. That's fine. And equally, it's women's fault for him. Like, this is what having a protected status is like.
And it just kind of it set him up. It set him up to think it was okay to flirt, considering us all women were swooning over the man.
This is just insane. Utterly insane. Okay, so there you go. A tale of two cancellations. So they basically he's done. Cuomo's done. He had a good few months of impunity of being on TV. I think his brother is still going to keep his TV show. Unlike Noel Clarke, whose life is completely destroyed. And I think it just shows you what an absolute farce this entire cancel culture is. It's got nothing to do whatsoever with protecting vulnerable people. It's got to do with alliances and attacking whoever you can. That's the entirety of what it's always got to do with. So there you go. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, and you are Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.